Hey, everybody. My name is Michael Paterson. I am the CTO and one of the founders at Beamery, where we are on a mission to put talent transformation at the heart of every business. Our talent operating system enables the world's largest companies to attract, engage, and retain at a global scale. I have here with me today Simon Coutts, who has just joined the Beam team as our Senior Director of Engineering. He's going to help us scale our 60 engineer strong team and hopefully double in the next little while. Simon, please introduce yourself.
Thanks, Mike, and thanks for the warm welcome as well. I'm Simon Coutts. I've joined Beamery a few weeks ago. Previously, I've been working for mostly sports digital companies, building websites, products in the sports digital space. And the last few years at DAZN, working on a sports streaming service that was streaming live and is now worldwide. And I'm really excited to be here at Beamery.
Excellent. Well, we're very happy to have you here and pretty excited. First question, what led you to join a company that's shaking up the future of work?
Well, I've seen many recruitment scale up projects over the last few years, and I've always thought there has to be a better way of doing it. I like to think I always create good relationships between the teams I'm building and the recruiters in particular that we work with. And I've seen before there's been a gap in the market for tools and processes to help them recruit people, especially at scale, and to build the kind of pipelines, candidate relationships that create long-term success for them. I think that's especially true in the really, really fast-moving market for software engineers that we all work in, especially in London and many other locations that I've seen as well. And on top of that, I think everyone I met during the whole interview process really embodied the company's values as described. And for me, that was important to choose the people I'd want to spend my days with.
Yeah, I can see even in the first couple of weeks that you've been here, it's amazing to see you bringing some of those experiences of you building teams and you can see the passion for you looking for a better way to build them out. So it's been even just an exciting couple of weeks as you just first landed. Okay, on to the next question. So beyond meeting the team, Simon, what are you most looking forward to getting stuck into?
It's definitely understanding the product we have here at Beamery, in particular our customers and users. I really want to discover how Beamery's engineering teams do relate to the customer and how they generate value. I think it's important that teams in engineering in particular know how they contribute towards company goals and KPIs, and have some insight into how the work they do affects the important metrics for the company.
Absolutely. And you've been here a few weeks, so you've had a chance to jump into the product. What are you most excited about so far?
Actually, I really enjoyed the fact that some of the hiring managers in the engineering teams here are using Beamery to hire for engineers and people to come in. So really dog fooding the product. Some of them have built campaigns inside to kind of nurture possible candidates, and I think it's really great to see that the reason I joined the company to make talent transformation acquisition work better is actually being used by the people here to hire for our engineers.
No, absolutely. And it's, we try it here first internally, and then
Yeah.
we always go outside. Moving on, Simon, to get to know you a little bit more. As a leader, how do you go about making space for people to listen, speak up, and risk being wrong?
Um, I like to get to know people, in particular what forums they feel comfortable talking in, whether it's formal or informal, group sessions, one-to-ones, etc. Um, Also making sure I actively check in with people who aren't always the most vocal or always providing feedback to make sure we get opinions heard from as wide a variety of people as possible. But having been at my previous company for such a long time, I'm kind of used to all the new starters when they join coming to meet me and saying hello and getting to know people that way. So getting to used to a new company where I'm the new person and I have to meet everyone is totally fresh for me. I am setting up one-to-one individual chats with all the engineers in the team to make sure that I can get to know them. And hopefully from there I can help build an inclusive culture where they feel they can communicate openly in any way or forum that works best for them.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, next up, how do you find ways to inspire the team to make a positive impact together?
I think it's important to create a safe environment to try different ways of working on problems, especially when it comes to cross-team or department collaboration. Um, and then I like to make sure that people share examples and outcomes of when they've done that via Slack channel or engineering all hands presentations, etc. It's like a certain amount of ask forgiveness, not permission, where people have a bias for action. They shouldn't need to worry all the time to get approval to do what they think is right, especially if it's going to solve an important problem in the best way possible.
I love it. Now, you you know the onboarding's been going on for a couple of weeks, but have you maybe seen any of these things that you're looking for at Beamery? Any positive stuff?
Um, yeah, I've really enjoyed the way most communication on Slack. I've hardly received any emails and don't really need to check kind of emails when I've come back from lunch. It's been great to see that communication is Slack and it's informal. It's really open. Um, and also the kind of lots of things that I've seen the company doing as well. There's a cafe at 4 p.m. every day where people can log in and check what the Beamery are up to. The Beamery for Good program as well. There's lots of things and initiatives going on. I think really kind of show the collaboration and the culture here at Beamery.
That's good. The Beamery Cafe has been a great one while we've all been remote. And lately with the addition of the book club and the cinema club is yeah, it's interesting how people are sort of working around the fact that we're not in the office all the time. But I'm glad to see that those things are making an impact to you.
That's
Okay.
interesting. I didn't know they were kind of things that only came when it was remote. So that's kind of good to see. These initiatives are
Yeah,
really helping to work together.
no, I appreciate it. The cafe definitely was something that spun up early on, March of last year, and has been running ever since. Right, final question. Are there any learnings from your time at DAZN that you're looking forward to sharing with the team?
Um, I think for me, it's kind of we got to a great stage where we had end-to-end ownership for services in production. So engineers being on call for the things they own, the microservices, their micro front ends, 24/7. Teams deploying things regularly, daily, whenever they were ready with a piece of work, it will go to production. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. You build it, you own it with the ethos we had at DAZN, and that's what I'm looking to bring to the Beamer engineering team.
Absolutely. We have a similar mantra around you build it, you run it that we've been pushing towards for the last couple of years. You mentioned micro front ends. DAZN were very well known for it. Beamery are perhaps lesser known for their use of micro front ends, but have been for the last couple of years. Tell me a little bit more about your experience with them.
It's a question that I've been asked a few times since I've joined the last few weeks already by engineers who know what DAZN were doing. And it's an interesting one to talk about. Yeah, I've been sharing kind of the challenges that we overcame at DAZN, what worked for us, what maybe doesn't quite work as well, and what challenges and how we overcome them. Um, I worked alongside Luca Metzalera, Max Gallo, who are fairly well known thought leaders in this space, give great talks about this and
Yes,
talk
and
about
I
how
do.
DAZN did this in particular. So yeah, I'm really happy to answer those questions and kind of provide some insight from as those systems were evolving at DAZN.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's something very close to my heart. Okay, well, Simon, thank you so much for your time and answering all of my questions. And best of luck in your first couple of weeks, and we'll speak again soon.
Cool. Thanks, Mike.